Good day! Welcome back, everyone, and isn't this some depressing music to come into? On Let's Play ArcLad 2! Last time we infiltrated the main Chimaera lab of Gallarno's inside Romalia's castle wall. Now today we are in the main section of the lab, having passed through some tricks and traps, and we come to these 4 stairways. I believe we want to start by taking the stairways to the left. Tosh of the Manji's family. I'm Amadar Monk. Iga. Select your party members, those 2 will be instantly put into your party. Nice. And today we will finish Gallarno once and for all. We will do our damnedest to do that no matter what we do today. I'm sure we'll do it. But we still have the fight to go through, so don't put the cart before the horse and say the battle's over, the fight's won. Just because this is a video game and I've played it millions of times before. Not really millions of times, but still. I'm EclecticAndrew the gamer. And, that has damage on him. Who else has damage? Oh, just about everyone has damage, except, well, with these 4 stairs. Oh. Interesting. They upgraded this move to not be a targeting attack for this attack. Yeah, you can just use this attack outright. This one is a paralyzation. Interesting. Well, anyways, words I was saying to the effect of knowing what I'm doing in this LP today. Welcome. We're at a main chapter highlight. Here in the main Chimaera lab, of course. Hopefully defeating Gallarno today will put an end to the Chimaera labs. Hopefully that will get rid of the monster armies the bad guys are building up. Of course, why these bad guys are building up monster armies, I'll never know. The worst part of the fact that they're transforming people into these monsters. So they're kind of getting rid of the human population and increasing the monster population by a factor of 1 to 1. You know, and kind of wasting material, you know? You need people in this role to rule over, I guess. In this case of these bad guys. That's very nice. Get Ponded to level up. Nice, nice. I'm fighting zombies now. I can give Ponded and my gargoyle some XP. Just by taking down these zombies down to 1 HP and letting them execute the zombies and gain the XP for it. Nice, nice. So, as you can tell, it's just about both groups from both games have now met up. Elk's group has met up with Tosh's group. We haven't quite met Ark yet. Ark's been kind of a hidden Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon kind of character. Although I've only seen that movie once, I don't know much about it. I know the title very well. I don't remember a damn thing about that movie. I'm sure I've seen it once before, but I don't remember a damn thing about that movie. Oh, Ponded, don't die. Every time I get into a battle with Ponded, he's always close to dying. It's so sad. He's just a puppy. Leave him alone. Leave Brittany alone. Mother. Ponded's the one I wanted to get more XP. Because he's kind of more the main monster. Well, as you can see, we have found a treasure chest on this first set of rooms we've gone to. Having entered the main Chimaera lab itself, we are now presented with the 4 options of going through different staircases to find our way forward. I'm pretty sure we want to choose the left side of the hallways. Valencia Soldier, Paco! Great Magic Master, Goguen! Because there should be a place to heal our entire party somewhere on this side of the area. And since there was already a treasure room on the first floor, or the first subfloor, and we are now on the second upper floor, subfloor, not subfloor, this is an upper floor. You know what I mean. There should be a place to heal in this room nearby that we are going to. Through that door. Through these zombies. Die, zombies, die. You don't belong in this world, you are zombies. That begs the question, do zombies belong in this world? They're not exactly 100% monsters, they are undead humans. Humans are in this world. Humans die. Does that mean an undead human does not belong in this world? Questions. Now, it was interesting in the Thriller Bark arc of One Piece to have the zombies be animated by Moria's shadows. And the only thing... Well, the shadows were... Actually, it's a big old Peter Pan reference. It's, the zombies take on the personality of the shadows of the people that the shadows were cut from. Which is an interesting take on things. But like I said, it's a Peter Pan reference because... At least in the Disney Peter Pan... Damn it. The shadow of Peter Pan got away from Peter and was playing hide and seek from him in Wendy's bedroom. I'll say that again. And the shadows in One Piece kind of act the same way. And yes, here's the healing spot. What was that third option? Rest here, change battle setup. No, just change the party members. Sure, let's just go with these people because... So, this is a place to return to if we ever want to change our party setup in any fashion, as well as heal. It's not important right now that we have our party set up the way we want to for the foreseeable hallways, because, as you can see each time we go down these stairs, or up the stairs, Flame Master Elk. I'm... Liza. We get our party selected for this party, for this battle. Oops, not the bad bat. Yeah, how about Emoji? No, Choco's lower level. But Choco's a beast. But Choco's also about to level up, so let's get her level. So, just have to deal with these four, because I'm a little tad obsessive in video games, deal with these 4 rooms of monsters. Find our way forward, find all the treasure we can, find the place to heal and save. Not that we saved. So we have not saved in between episodes. So if I die here, I have to start over from my last save, I believe. I'm not dealing any damage to these zombies. Which was a while ago. In real time, at least. In-game, in LP time, it was about 50-ish minutes. I did kind of sit here after I ended the last episode, listening to that dreary laboratory music. Not for any strong reason or anything, it just, I was waiting for a V2, well, a Let's Play. What do you call her nowadays? Well, I guess she called herself a VTuber in her announcement that she's live. I was waiting for Sayanella to come on YouTube Live, because I'm enjoying watching her play. Not that I'm watching her at the moment, but I'm enjoying her playing Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. It's her first time playing! Yay! I love seeing people play Legend of Zelda Link to the Past for the first time ever. So fun! So fun to watch. Watch people struggle with things I mastered as a small child because I had nothing but time on my hands and enjoyed playing Zelda for a while. You know, and it's actually not just that I mastered it as a child, it's I mastered over a couple years of playing Zelda. Because I remember there was one point where I was playing Game Boy Advance games over and over again in order to get good at them. Not just get good at them, but to beat them in under 2 hours, because on the Game Boy Advance you had Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion, and Zelda Link to the Past. And all three of those games can be beaten in under 2 hours. And yes, Link to the Past can be beaten in under 2 hours. And especially with Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion, I wanted to 100% it. 100% them both because, you know, bonus picture of a pretty girl. Pretty girls are pretty. Not gonna go on that subject too much because the internet goes hog wild on people go, oh, pretty girl this, pretty girl that, pretty girl, pretty girl. Although that guy has come back, hasn't he? Everyone yelled at him and berated him and shamed him, and I think he's back now. Oh, good, Liza gets to go. Hey, kill the monster. Kill the zombie. Die, zombie, die! Of course, that reminds me of Luffy meeting a zombie for the first time. Not Brooke, but a zombie that dug itself out of the grave saying, I'm gonna eat your brain. And Luffy just walks up to him and says, Grandpa, you're supposed to be dead and buried. Stay dead and buried. Tries to put him back in the grave. Oh, the zombies are back. So even if I try to heal, I have to fight zombies again. Weird, I don't know why that move is not selecting a target. I don't know, I just don't know how Choco's moves work. Or special abilities, you know? Because I've never had Choco in this game before. Maybe I'll figure it out someday. As I was saying about Metroid, it can be pretty fascinating to just understand exactly how to beat the game in under 2 hours with 100% collection. It's absolutely fascinating to see your brain working in such a fashion that it's actively, that you are actively doing that and going as fast as you can, as perfectly as you can, and although I guess that kind of reminds me of my grandmother was semi-obsessively watching the speed gaming channels Link to the Past randomizer races all the time in her last couple years of life. She enjoyed them so much. Those were also Link to the Past. So it's very interesting and fun to watch that. Sorry, I'm measuring the distance. Never mind measuring. Oh, I can't do it anyways. I can go the distance. And it's very fun to watch those for quite a while. My grandma always swore up and down she saw something new, something was doing something new and funny and winning some strange way this way or that way. Every time she watched it over and over again. Of course, who am I to judge watching something over and over again. I've been watching just a few LPs over and over again for the last 4 years now. I've been a little bored. My main people of watching that I've enjoyed for over the years have kind of been doing boring games. Not exactly boring games, but more massive. Not online, not multiplayer, solo, JRPG, extensive, story, DLC, missions, and Brachia Warrior, Grugga, Hunter, Shoot, Song Princess Shantae. Yeah, Song Princess. Just massive games of such length and complexity to... Found it? Did you get lost? To the simplest of matters. You know, like Bravely Default, Bravely Second, Xenoblade, Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 3, Metaphor ReFantasio. I might. I don't know, I love Persona. My first experience with Persona, honestly my very first experience with Persona was probably Super Genius's Persona 4. I didn't watch a lot of that. I don't remember why. Oh, Greg is almost dead again. Oh no, he's not, he's just poisoned. But what really got me situated fully into Persona mode was Nico B playing Persona 5. And I was like, I don't want to watch this. It's this and that, it's M-rated. I remember the first game of this series I saw it was talking about... Don't say this out loud to anyone, people, but the evokers are gun-shaped in Persona 3, and I read that description years ago when I first picked up Persona 3, and I'm like, I don't want to play this. This is a game about blowing, you know, not sucking, with a gun-shaped weapon at your head. Oh, please don't copy me, YouTube. Don't strike me, YouTube. Don't take the words I say out of my mouth and put it in the algorithm and say, bad. I am just in the matter of saying the description of the game on the back of the box was very off-putting to me. At the time when I was first looking at it, why can I not kill any of these monsters? Because I was just a 13, 15-year-old kid, messed up little brat, spoiled brat. Head was in the bad place, I had Asperger's, didn't know it, had no medication in me. So, things were very messed up for me, and I looked at that description and I'm like, no. But watching Nico B play Persona 5 was... interesting? It is M-rated, so it's got a lot of adult, mature sequences. Not X sequences, but... I mean, look at this game. This game is dark and grimy and gritty and rough around the edges. Or a little rough inside the edges, too. And yet... I played this game all the time as a kid. But... so I watched the Persona Let's Play by Nico B. And I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it so much, I decided to look into getting a Persona game of my own. And what I ended up what I landed on as choosing to play for the first time as a Persona game was actually Persona 3 FES, which was a different version than the one I looked at all those years ago, but I came to recognize very quickly the connection between my memory and what happened in the past with me and with the game that I ended up buying. And so, I enjoyed playing that quite a bit. I didn't beat it. I got stuck at those stupid magic tables. And, I watched an LP a few years ago, and I learned how to beat those magic tables, but don't have... Well, I'm actually in the middle of playing for myself on my personal time Persona 5 right now. Persona Royal, actually. Plus, it's on the Switch. Oh, the door's closing behind us. Oh, I remember this room. This is a taunting room. Welcome. Ha 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 ha. Gallarno, where are you? Everywhere. And nowhere. I'm not amused. Show yourself, coward. I'm not afraid of you. I am merely enjoying our last few moments together. You see, soon you will be nothing more than a statistic in our research. You're assuming quite a bit, Gallarno. Am I? Well then, on with the show. Here, I'll open the door for you. Come on in. It's cozy. There's a little surprise waiting for you behind door number 1. Son of a bitch, stop toying with us. I'm afraid you have no choice but to play along. Have fun. Yeah. We have no choice. But we have the will to win, no matter what. Pretty sure we will win no matter what. Wasn't quite sure about... Ooh. It's a plethora of elks. I thought the illusion machine was destroyed. I saw it explode with my own eyes. Though I will say you were kind of a cool guy and did not look at that explosion, Iga. It could not still be functional, and yet... Don't believe what you're seeing? Perhaps you're dreaming. You'd best pray you're not awake. For if you are, this will surely be your worst nightmare. What witty dialogue. I test that man with each passing minute. Oh, it doesn't take a minute for me. Elk, you'd best stay out of this fight. You never know if we might hit you or not. Once the melee starts, we may lose track of who is you and who isn't. Agreed. Yeah, so that's actually a turnaround of selecting your party members. Not selecting a party member. Let's choose a... Let's take both these girls with us today for this fight. Oh, I need a healing emoji. So, I am playing Persona 5 in my spare time, on my personal time. And I'm... Oh god. Sorry. I'm like, what's this? Screen turns red. And I'm like, oh god, that's rough on the eyes. I'm like, I don't want to look at that. I don't care how strong it is, I don't want to look at that. Anyways. If I can stop laughing and get a breath in my mouth, to get a word out of my mouth. I didn't watch every single moment of Nikobe's Let's Play of Persona 5, but I know pretty much the gist of everything. I know the story, I know the bad guys pretty much. I know the final boss, although I am playing Royal and I have not seen anything of Royal's final bosses or the battles themselves. So I don't know everything about that game. Although I was very surprised, I was fighting Madarame and all of a sudden, oh, he has this effect, he has this doppelganger. Case in point. Ironic I would talk about Madarame and his duplicates in this battle, in this area of the game, where we are fighting nothing but the doppelgangers of people we know and love. Love? Sure, we love ourselves. We all love ourselves. We need to love ourselves. And I was surprised because I was expecting Madarame to shift back and forth between the man form and the picture form. And so he breaks out these doppelgangers, and I'm like, oh, okay. A new effect, a new stage of this battle. Defeat the duplicates, and he will go back to his picture form. So I'm actually keep killing copies of himself, and I'm like, okay, so he's not gonna go back to his picture form, is he? And I end up beating him, and I'm like, oh, okay. Cool, a twist on things. And actually, I did end up also fighting Kaneshiro, and there's a new twist on that fight too, I believe. I'm pretty sure he didn't hire those two guys in the original version. I must admit, I'm impressed. Perhaps you'll find door number 2 more challenging. Fight hard, we want to collect accurate data. And so the Kaneshiro fight was interesting with those two guys to fight with him. And speaking of turnabouts, it's fair play, isn't it, Tosh? I guess it's your turn to sit out the fight. I just hope these things aren't as ferocious as the real thing. For your sake, I agree. Yeah. No need to... This is an interesting way to do a few things, I guess. Because it's getting us to swap around our party members. Or we could really juice up a core set of party members and just fight with the same 5 over and over again. But, like Final Fantasy VI, you do not want to do that in this game. You want to spread out the XP between your parties. Because trust me, like Final Fantasy VI, and it will be very contrived in the same, not in the exact same way as Final Fantasy VI as I'm learning. But this game will, oh god. Don't slay him. Okay, thank you. This game will split your huge group of party members into multiple groups of parties that you may or may not have been using up until the point that you are randomly selected to throw your people into multiple parties. For no reason whatsoever other than story-based reasons that you have not had a reason or a demand to have actively been leveling up multiple party members for dealing with multiple parties of party members for any reason other than whether you liked them or not. So you had big parties. I'd rather do this right now. So like Final Fantasy VI, you have this big group of heroes you must level up kind of semi-togetherish, because otherwise you will run into a point of massive, what do you call it? kind of like being up a creek without a paddle. I think my puppy's about to die. Maybe not. Maybe that Tosh will go for elk. There we go. This is safe. Puppy's safe, yay! So happy for Puppy. And it's passable if you're up a creek without a paddle in this game. Up until the final boss. As I've told you multiple times now about my dealings with the final boss of this game. And how the first time I played this game I only had one person that could survive the entire game up until the final boss, and then got ringed. Like, I only had the one party member completely throughout the entire game that could deal with the game. And then everyone else was getting ringed, like I said, and just beat the stuffing out of all of them the entire game the whole way through. And I ended up getting split into multiple parties, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting owned here. Am I gonna beat this game? And I would get through it. Oh my god, he killed her. Die, you bastard. But enough for that for now. I could bring her back. Yeah, let's not waste the MP on that. She will come back after the battle, not at full HP or anything, but full HP was never guaranteed. Alrighty then. Anything in this room? No. These were just two little chest chambers. Gallarno, where are you really, you bastard? Well done. You've earned a shot at door number 3. Don't keep me in anticipation. I hate to wait. Yeah, it's only natural you would hate us. We hate you too. Thanks, love you. Oh, the main control room of the lab. There's no one here. We've been duped. That is not a face you want on the big screen. Welcome to my office. First off, I want to thank you for coming in for a visit. Not a doctor. Shh, not a doctor. I wasn't enamored of the idea of hunting you down. Gallarno, stop running and face us, you damn little bastard. Your tricks won't stop us. We'll hunt you down and kill you. We've destroyed all the other Chimaera labs. And when this one is gone too, Ramalia's campaign of terror will end. You marvelously naive idiots. Haven't you figured out yet that I don't care what happens to the labs? They're only a small fraction of the big picture, the ultimate plan. The master plan, the evil master plan. What? All you fools bumble and tumble around here. The other generals continue with their tasks. Then we shall defeat them after we've beaten you. That's quite a confident statement. You certain you can back it up? Say hello to my little friend. What? Oh my god, we're all shiny. We're all shiny. My body. Feeling a bit strange. Damn you and your dirty tricks. I can't stop laughing. Don't worry, my altruistic adversaries. That's what hard words to say together. You'll make fabulously useful monsters. Stop laughing. I'm sick of laughing for you. What was gonna have that hunter do? He hasn't had him do anything yet. It appears that the mecha monster is working as planned. Mecha monster? It's a cyborg. Yes, it's a hybrid machine and monster. It has an excellent paralysis attack, and I can control its actions perfectly. If Andel only knew what I have accomplished. Gallarno, you seem to be gripped by desperation. What happened to your cool, methodical mafia ways? You feel that these rebels now have a chance of actually stopping you? Or have you come to realize that you are a disposable piece of Romalia's war machine? How dare you speak to me in that tone? You know as well as I that Romalia is where it is now because of the chimeras I made. Now that you've supplied what Romalia needed, your worth is diminished. You're nothing to them. Your apparent value to the program is lessened by the minute. And so you're wildly grabbing for something that will propel you into the spotlight once more. Your tongue has become suspiciously free, Hunter. Perhaps I've laid my trust in the wrong man. I would agree with that statement. Hiya! Nice! It's not possible! Ah, but it is. I've duped you. Haha! Ark, the lad! It's over, Gallarno. You're going down with this lad. You will go down with this ship. I won't hurt myself and surrender. That's Ark? Yeah, Elk, that's Ark. Hey, the mech monster falls to pieces. Are we alive? Ark! Are you okay? What the hell is going on? I'll explain after we defeat Gallarno. What's that bright light? Get in here and help me out, hurry! What is it, Ark? What could possibly be worrying you to death like this? Ark! Elk, watch out! What the fuck is that? It's a mushroom! Stop laughing. It seems all the pigeons have come home to roost. Or is that roast? Were you unaware that I had created a newer, stronger chimera? Too bad for you. Is that Gallarno? Of course, idiot! How could we possibly tell? All along, you've misunderstood my mission. I act not only for the strength of Romalia, but also for the Dark One. I toil to bring his power to all people. You're mad. Perhaps a little bit of a scientist after all. But once you have been absorbed into the Chimaera program, it will not matter to you. You're assuming an outcome that won't come to pass, Gallarno. Ha! It's already too late to stop what's set in motion. I don't think you're an unstoppable force, Gallarno. The other generals have nearly finished their work on the Martyr Plan. They keep hearing that word. Destroying the labs will not stop it now. But enough talk. It's time for you to pay obstinance to the Dark One. Hey, Reapers. My friends here shall assist you. Time for the party members, and time to really bring it home. I don't know who I want to bring fifth. I'll just bring Liza. Well, listen to this. Oh my god, she was dead. This song is awesome. Oh my god, almost all my people are dead. You're dead. This song is awesome. This song is called Battle with the Four Generals. This song plays when you are fighting the four generals. Individually, of course. Not like we're gonna fight them all at once, are we? But it is awesome. It is just the four general theme awesomized into epic boss music. It is awesome. I love the song a lot. You know, we could search these monsters since I'm here. I'll just pull out my picture book and just color your lines in. Ark. Since we now have him in the party for the first time in a long time, with the equipment we want to equip on him, let us... Knife, yes, knife. I would like to knife you a question. A wind knife? Sure. And maybe equip... Do I want to unequip that? Yeah, sure. Equip him with an illusion robe. Get his defense running. Oop, don't unequip it, dumbass. The battle with the first general of Romalia. The mad scientist. The twisted, depraved chimera of Romalia. Gallarno's entire personality has been set on science. It truly has. He is so emotionless and inhumane, that he cannot understand the heroes resisting him and fighting him for all their worth to defeat him and his plans, because he cannot comprehend hope, he cannot comprehend love. These things he cannot comprehend. He seeks to destroy them through making them into his own versions of what he believes they should be. Through his twisted, maniacal, mad monster scientist. This will... The four generals are actually... I will spoil a little bit now. They are... four branches, four facets of evil, of an evil nationalistic country, being symbolized by Romalia. And the four generals each lead one facet of this country's evil ambitions in their takeover of the world and their quest for world domination. Gallarno being science and its dark, perverted, twisted ways that can get really screwed up and mess things up for the world, and the fact that when it's so inhumane and deprived of love and caring, especially from the person in charge who cannot understand these things. And the fact is, the more he's confronted by these things in the form of our heroes, he gets further and further entangled in his inability to comprehend that he cannot comprehend these things that the heroes live and fight and breathe for. And I thought these end. I thought these ended after 3. And the Reapers. I'm killing the Reapers because they're disposable. And, well, as I say that, during all this excuse me, of all this talk of discourse about Gallarno and his evil ways, and the whole Romalian Empire, or whatever it is, four generals really do symbolize, and Gallarno specifically, he cannot comprehend our heroes, so he's becoming more entangled by his lack of understanding these heroes. He wants to understand them more and more through his own twisted ways, his own twisted means. And that only makes them hate him more and more, which he cannot comprehend. So he's obsessively, compulsively pissing them off, and cannot comprehend why they are pissed off. He thinks he is furthering science for Romalia, and solely for Romalia in that regard. For the Dark One, as he said, he wants to toil and bring the Dark One's power and glory to the world through world domination. And so that's Gallarno in his little nutshell. In his little evil mushroom slime nutshell. So, awesome boss music. Very awesome sauce. Glad to be getting the girls some XP. Once we take out those enough Reapers, the generators, the spawners that are spawning them will die. And there will no longer be any Reapers. So, that's some good experience. But Gallarno, he's a big boy, like that robot back in the White House lab. He has 7 parts to him? Or 6 maybe, or some odd number of parts? You have to cut and kill and wade through the slime at the bottom of at the front of his base. The front of his nasty little slimy mushroom base. In order to get to his head and cut the head off the snake, as it were. So, didn't leave Shantae out of the loop of physically attacking Gallarno. I do like the weapons I have equipped on everyone and chosen for this battle because, specifically, Gallarno is a big boy. He can be hit by multiple weapons in multiple spots. So I've chosen people to... Ugh, he's ripping out his eye. Yeah, I hate that. Naruto flashbacks. Okay. There were words in my mouth before that happened. I don't remember them now. I lost those words. That point's gone out the window. Oh yeah, Shantae. She's... she can attack. I wanted everyone to attack multiple parts of Gallarno. No, actually, I could equip... No, don't do that again. I'm not watching. Not watching. Not looking at it. I could equip Elk with a spear to increase our effectiveness against attacking multiple parts of Gallarno. Let's do that now. Spear. I did also find that ancient spear. Is that stronger than anything I have right now, or is that special? Ooh, it is strong. It's strong for a spear. Also seems to have a poison or death attack. Maybe a curse attack. Oh, that takes a lot. Wow, that takes a lot of damage. Oh well. We are attacking. Whoa, still did a lot of points of damage to Gallarno. So long as we are doing damage to multiple parts of Gallarno, because I don't want to spend forever whacking away at one part of Gallarno's body just to get to the head. I'm not wading through a jungle. Stop doing that move, Gallarno. I hate that move. I'm not watching again. I hate that move. That's disgusting. I'll rip out your eye. God, that I just thought Saw. I've never actually watched a Saw movie, but I know about that episode, what do you say? Part of Saw. Of the Saw movies, to where they put the key behind his eye through surgery. Because the thing with alien abductions is almost always they are taking out your eye and looking at your brain behind your eye or some such. And or anal probing you. There's a lot of brain up there, isn't there? Because all our heads are up our ass. Oh my god. Yeah, he has twin snake dragon heads attached to his shoulders. Do that fire breath, that's all they do. They're not effective for anything else. They're just there for decoration. Although now that I think about that, they do kind of remind me of Ash, or Ashton, whatever his name is, from Star Ocean 2. And hey, we are hitting Gallarno's head with Elk Spear. Nice. Words that could be taken out of context, but don't take them out of context, please. For my own peace of mind, don't take them out of context. I've already made this episode very context heavy with dissertation of Gallarno and his twisted sides. Take that into context. Feel free to enjoy that dissertation. Part of this video. I don't want to do this. Yeah, sure, I could just do this and line everybody up in a cross and be healing everybody, and we're all good. Shantae and Liza don't get to attack anymore, but all good. We are defeating the 4th general, the weakest general. He is number 4. He is punching Eric. His big bulky arms, and they're not much use for anything, so I'm punching what's directly in front of his face. In fact, Ark is so much in front of his face, he is blocking his eyes. Enjoy the music. I hope you've enjoyed the music. I hope I can play loud enough. I hope I don't get copyright striked or something for playing this music during this LP. Stop blocking, you little mushroom man. Stop it! Why are you punching me so much? Jeez. You are so... You little piece of crap. Shantae can't reach. Well, Shantae's out of this fight, I guess. Liza can still use Earthquake on him, but everyone else can attack him. If he would stop blocking, I would be dealing with this battle very effectively. Let's see, how much HP does he have left? 240. Lovely. I'm doing so much damage. Okay, then let's switch to swords. Take sword in hand and find me. That did not do much better. Lovely. I've also decided I will sketch his picture. There we go. Damn it. That's not much damage. Well, what the hell? I just looked at my phone, and because I'm watching, like I said, I'm watching the YouTube of Miss Ayanella. I'm not close enough to sketch him. I need to walk closer. And I just looked at her. I just looked at my screen because I got it propped up a little bit on a table where it's charging. And her model, her VTuber model, is wearing some kind of shirt. Not to say that she never wears a shirt. Not to say that, ever. To say Ayanella is not that kind of VTuber. If she's wearing a white shirt with some kind of design on it, usually she's wearing some kind of off-the-shoulder hoodie that she's barely holding onto with her model's shoulder or elbows or something. And a black, like, sports small tank top shirt, cut-off shirt thing. I mean, it goes very well with her personality of being a corvid, a corvus, a raven, nevermore. Because it's all black clothes. So, like I said, I just looked at my computer, my phone screen, and I'm like, what the hell is she wearing? Because it's a bright white shirt with some kind of Pac-Man on it. Let's see what that is from across the room. I have new glasses. New prescription. I had an eye exam recently. Why is this fight taking so long? I've run out of things to talk about. My God. Now stop ripping out your eye. You are not Itachi. I wonder what they're gonna do with Sadara. What's her name? Say her name right. She's a pretty girl. Same pretty girl. She's a lovely woman. Sarada, Uchiha, and Baruto. And she's finally unlocked she previously unlocked it a few years ago in the comic, but she just started using it for the first time, her Mangekyo Sharingan. So she can create black holes wherever she wants to look and create black holes. I don't know if she can create a limit of them, or if she can create a total of 4, or up to 4, or less than more than 4. Oh my god, our archer's almost dead. Stop leveling up your weapon. You are a boss. You are a bad guy. You are supposed to die here and now. But I wonder what they're going to do with Strata with her Mangekyo Sharingan and the blindness that comes from using it. Because she's an only child. I know, technically, in the prequel to Boruto, after oh, Gallarno's dead! To be continued. Gallarno's dead, once and for all. It's over. No. This is just the beginning. Ark, I don't know if what you're doing is right or wrong, but I won't allow Romalia to destroy everything we know and love. Like Mario and Ginny. Elk, you'll be a fine asset in this fight. With an attitude like that, we can beat these power-mad freaks. The Guardians guided you all here. You were chosen for this cause. And what a help they've been! I just wish I could remember all the names. I'm so bad with those. Being so ancient, I'm 3,000 years old, you know? And there's so many people. With all these new friends to help, we'll win for sure. You're an optimistic boob. It shall still be a hard fight. Alarms? Why? See, we're not out of this yet. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, we are still kind of, honestly, on the edge of in the middle of Romalia. Huh. Okay. So, I guess I'm supposed to run away from Romalia right now? But honestly, if I could set myself up for next episode to do that side quest of the gas leak in the ruins, I would appreciate that. So, this has been a slightly long episode with a slightly aggravatingly long boss fight for no damn reason. Besides the fact that he kept blocking my every attack. I hope you enjoyed this battle against one of the 4 generals. Take care of yourselves until next time, and everyone, have fun until next time, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone. I keep saying everyone, I'm gonna stop doing that right now. Bye-bye.